Hello everybody, welcome back to Muckin About Creative. Crysyn here, and decided to tackle another one of these. People seem to be enjoying the first one. I got some feedback that I actually want to touch on immediately with the bridge, because it's even something that I noticed, something that River pointed out, but I just wanted to explain this here. This is the map as it ended in episode 1. And I'm going to try to make these available. I'm not sure exactly where, why, when. So right now all I've done is just copied the map from where we left off into a new folder. So it kind of serves as a backup. It also will be available. If you want the seed of the world, it will be in the description as well. So feel free to take care of that. But first thing we're going to do, we're going to hop in here. There's our little bridge. And this is something new. I decided to swap over to peaceful so I don't have to worry about the time frames. But here's the comment that was given about the bridge is it doesn't look supported from underneath, and I have to agree with that. This area doesn't look supported, and I found just doing this takes care of that, making it look like the walkway up above is in fact being supported. And then if we go one past, there we go. There, let's take a quick little peek. Ta-da! So it looks like a nice supported bridge, but we still have our very nice walkway. And let's just light this up real quick. Okay, so this is just some of the little touch-up things. I'm not going to go through and recreate this bridge. Its time is done, but that gives it a little bit more nice balance and mesh out with the rest of the world. I'm also fairly happy with the color selection of the. We got some nice dark reds, we got some silvery grays, and that's all working well. So for this episode, I'm going to work on the village, and not this one actually. I'm not a huge fan of the desert, and I will try and do something with this when I can figure out some good designs and stuff like that. But as I mentioned, I want to redo the buildings, and I just need more deserty type designs. But what I thought we would do is work on a village in the taiga over here. So we're going to need to start a road. Clearly the other side of this bridge was meant to go into the caverns here, so some sort of an underground area. But I'm also going to branch it up and go over these hills. So I'm just going to wait for my clock to tick. It's currently 19 after 10 p.m. my time. I'm just going to wait for it to be 20 after, and we'll do the hour from blah, blah, blah. We'll do the hour from that minute mark. Actually, I want to. Oh, there we go. Time is going. I want to empty out my inventory though and just start clean each time. Okay, so going to take our road out through here, and we'll branch it off this way. When it's a road, they become 5 wide. That's one of my rules. When it's a walkway or a road in that area, it's 5 wide, so technically it's supposed to be this wide, but I like how it came out there. But that lets me do a 3 wide path and the outside edging. And I'm actually going to use these same materials. I'm not going to continue the little zipper pattern that worked so well on the bridge. I'm just going to go with the red down the side and the black in the middle. Just a more traditional pattern for the rest of the roads here. And actually, that's just a little bit of... yeah, it's a little bit of no. Maybe we'll do some sort of a transition-y stuff later. But, alright, so let's get this in place for this. Oops. Ha, and you guys thought my days of oops were over. So for those who might be new and are just catching this video first, these are challenge maps of sorts. This is where I take an hour and set out to build something. What we're going to be doing for this particular one is going to be starting to terraform over to a new location for a new building. There we go. So this is going to be quite a bit of road work. It's going to be a bit of outlining, and I'm hoping to start on maybe the foundation of a house, although maybe I'll leave the houses for a different episode. The other thing I'd like to do is open this up for your guys' suggestions. If there's something you'd like me to try to build in an hour and see what I can come up with, please, by all means, put them into the comments. I think that would be really fun to get some suggestions that way and see what I can come up with. I can't guarantee it's always going to be awesome or that I'll take all suggestions, but I'm hoping that I can at least do credit to suggestions. One of the big things that we have to figure out for this particular design is how to do the transitions. I need some sort of a slab or a stair block to get up and down those things. But this will be an interesting sort of exercise this time around. One of the things I'm going to want to start working on now that we're on peaceful mode is I can let it be dark. So I can start working on lighting and stuff like that as well. And have that done pretty nice. Okay, slab. So those are the half slab options. Whew. I mean, if we're going to go for something, it's going to kind of have to stand out. And grabbing the wood first, obviously for a reason, is I'm thinking those have one of the best chances of being a step. I don't want to neglect anything though. I mean, that went pretty well with the that went pretty well around the outside edge of the bridge over there. I mean, there's one side of, try and hide it, try to make it blend in. The other side is, if it's going to stick out, then make it stick out, make it part of what we're doing. Yeah. Nether brick does seem to fit in pretty well. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. Let me know what you guys think about the nether brick here. I think it works out pretty well. It blends in, and we also have the stair option. Oops. The stair option available for when we need to go up at a quicker pace. Nice. Gonna go back to the half slabs here for now. So we'll just use this. Now that I'm looking at that color, is there pink? Whoa, red is really red. I was hoping for a little bit more of a reddish color, but I still like the dark tones. I think that's gonna be, yeah, look at that. That's like somebody turned on a fluorescent light. I think it's just because out here we're mixing in a lot of the green, and those are some nice contrasting colors there. We will need our edging color. Actually, I think that's where we put the stone back in. So for like stone supporting walls and stuff like that. And one of the things that we really haven't decided yet is I know I want to build in the snow, but I really need to see what's over there. 1, 2, 3. So let's take this here, and we'll take off. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, that could be neat to work into a alpine village. Some sort of a hot spring. That would be kind of neat. Definitely would not be like the main center of the village, but maybe like an inn of some sorts around here. So if I brought the road in, maybe I should turn it here and bring it down more in through the side here. And we can make the center of the village be right here. Sorry, tree. So let's do a wheel. Nah, I mean, look at it from this angle, that looks kind of crappy. You look at it there and you go, oh yeah, I can kind of see that. You look at it from there and it's like, oh, it's just a freaking square. So I'm focused on that tree. Maybe I shouldn't have. Now we kind of got the lay of the land is pointing at this area as well. Ah, but it doesn't line up. There we go. Okay, so 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to try and do... Seriously, Cal? Was that you? Jesus. Sounded like you were in my freaking ear. This is where you can do some kind of neat things with the stairs and the way that they wrap around. And end up getting some pretty neat designs with the floor. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. There we go. Let's do that there. Yeah, see, look at that. How we got a nice dual connection. And I actually kind of like the non-connected as well. Cool. There we go, a little bit of light on the situation. So if this is going to be our entrance pattern, how nice would it be is if we could get these to connect without the central blocks there. So we could just get like a little bit of an X going, if they stuck out still. There might be a way to do it. Get rid of that. Nope, it's always going to wrap around to that corner. We need to do... yeah, that's not going to work. So if we do this... can't do that because this is going to give us wobbles when we walk. So... we have ones that connect the entire side. I kind of like the ones that would stand alone though. Let's see if we can't... might be an impossibility. It might be like one side has to connect. Like that, and the other side can get the pass-through. Really? How'd I do it on the outside? Reverse that one. There we go. That gives us a neat little design. Let's run our road up to it. No matter what we do, I don't think that I'm going to get a good sink in. Yeah, because now we got the drop down. Now the other option is we are in a new area. We could leave the coloration of this the coloration of this pattern for the mountainy area, and you know, do a transition from this side into the desert, and from here into the alpine or taiga. Though I wanted to merge it out there, right? So it could just kind of valley down there, this side, with this pattern. Nothing to see here, folks. Moving along. There we go. Although this should, now that like the sides are gone, should merge up a little bit better than it was with the edges here. And for the other side, for the transition, oops. What do we think of brick? I'd do some sort of a pattern here to actually make the transition a little bit better, but it's going to have to mesh somehow. Is this still the center? This is still the center. And any pattern that you can make with these stairs doing this would work with any other type of stair as well. Hell, this might even be the way to do the transition pattern. This is looking worse and worse by the moment, isn't it? So let's just assume so from this side is where we make the bit of a difference. There. That I have to say I do like. Maybe not the coloration though. How are we doing in time? Because I did want to investigate lighting options at least a little bit here. Alright, time check. So 20 after, we've used 20 minutes. Or 40 after, 20 minutes have been used. No way I can turn that to get any other effects. Same thing there, all I can do is shift the groove. Like I could put that like that. Those can't be stairs. Those should be stone. Going off to the edges like that. I like that. I do indeed like that. We swap to the darker black outline for the supporting wall of the roads here. I was seeing if I could get that to go away. The answer is maybe. I just moved it over. Okay. Do that. Do that. Oops. And that. There we go. Okay, so this will give us a way into the town. And I kind of like, you know, coming down between the hill here. Let's get our supporting coal. That's visible. Doesn't it sound like the cow is really freaking close? The good thing with the stone is we know we already have quite a bit of support for its existence, for whatever differences we may want to do. Going to want to go up a little bit more here. And we'll eventually flatten out. So coal, 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 coal. Sorry, tree. You don't grow on coal, though. Yeah, it doesn't need that one up there. Add that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And these trees gotta go as well. I always knew this one was. And I actually am going to replant these, as I do want kind of a tree overhanged entrance. So we'll work on that. See no reason to do that there. Overlap goes that way. And just the stone platform for it there. Whoa, we got some nice weather coming in, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would fit. I will rotate. I will just need to rotate it there. So now that, and that. Semi-breaking one of my own rules here is that I need this to go that way. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so I need to wrap it back at about there. You know what? Why not? And don't need that. We get the transition. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Yeah, don't ask. Oh yeah. I like these to all be up one, don't I? Up one from where I'm standing. That should be up one. Then I believe this is what I was talking about earlier, is to give our silver back to this pattern that makes the color stand out a bit more. We wrap the stripes with this. Oops, don't need that button. And there we go, a bit of a shoddy transition in this particular area here, but following the basic rules, we have a laid out walkway. We'll just finish it off this way towards the bridge. This will also have to go down that way. This is where we get to rebuild a supporting wall here. Not all of it, I suppose. Doesn't make any sense to have that dirt there if it's just going to be brick. There we go. We have a basic walkway from here to there. Let's finish the coal edging for over here. Oh, we also have to finish just the pathway here. Thought we'd gotten that part done. This goes down. Yeah, when we get into a town here, that's probably going to be pretty good. And we're going to use torches and such to keep the snow at bay from areas that we don't need it to be. I don't remember the snow sounding like that. That's pretty cool. Because that actually does remind me of snow in New York. Okay, so one of the other things I talked about doing, along with this roadway, are the road lights. And this is, This is something that I always have a very hard time doing. Maybe them. Let's just get rid of all this stuff here. How am I actually throwing them? Aren't they all just supposed to be disappearing? Oh. Never saw those before. Let's do a little test here. So, standing on this, block light is 13. Block light is still 13. Nice. Oops. I'm going to guess carpet can only go on the ground. Yeah. But we have another set of blocks, I suppose, that light can travel through. So we could, in theory... Yep. That would look clean. I want you to push downwards. How hard is that? There we go. So that's a 12 with the light coming up through there. So we can do little hidden lights like that, I suppose. Another way to do a hidden light, any sort of leaf block. So if we got some dark spruce, could do that. That's still a 12 here. It's nice. And then there's the more traditional, you know, actually I'd probably set these back. And I thought maybe we could carpet that, but I guess not. Common use is trapdoors. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this one by now. Alternate would be normal fence posts. I like lava lighting myself quite a bit, but this really isn't the area for it. Yeah, that's more of a underground interior sort of thing where you can hide the lava into a wall, not really have to worry about it. Although, I now suddenly have a thing I want to test again. Yep. Okay, so what we learned is that a carpet will not hold back lava. Are they flammable? Seriously? Yeah, don't fall in the lava. Walk through the fire, but don't fall in the lava. I'm gonna go with not flammable. That doesn't seem to consume them. Good to know, good to know. I didn't catch anything else, right? Figured the lava would have taken care of that for already. Wish I could build these on an angle. Connect! Why won't you connect? So I don't know, I'm kinda liking the lamppost there. For this particular area at least. So I'm thinking some kind of large inn here. So I don't think I have any of them around. Get onto a bit of a patio here. Then yeah. There be where the stars go. That kind of makes the supports want to be on that side, eh? Same thing here. Alright, we are down to the last 20 minutes, guys. So assuming something of this ilk goes on. Oops! It's not a way to open the door. Nothing but full blocks would attach. No, I thought that was a support. Oh, it's just a burned down tree. Oh. Oh. Burned. Ah, we're gonna have to deal with the fire. Yes, we are. Well, I don't want to work too much on the house. The house will be something we do next time, unless somebody comes up with a better suggestion. So there's a road pattern. Let's get a little bit of support for that wall there, and this one here. We'll even build this one out a little bit to round it off. Who knows what might end up right there? Let's do at least one small house in this village, though. And I think we'll set it off the path here. So just a small house, nothing really major. And we'll get... It is, yeah, okay. Like, I don't want something with... Actually, let's just do, you know, a little bit here and there, a little bit there and here. And we'll build a little house right here. Kind of nestled in amongst these trees. Nothing huge. Even going to retract that a bit. So, door. Come on. Okay, so plank. Plank. Let's do some birch. Maybe with some spruce highlights. Actually, would they really be highlights? I was trying to build around you, tree, but you're a little too close, unfortunately. Am I? Oh. There we go with that. And I always liked wood being the thing you step on when you enter into a house. 7 after. Let's get some spruce down for this support. Interesting little conundrum there. Might actually lead to interesting building opportunities. So should have something like that, I think. No, because that's where that would go there. My little overhang starts down there. And we go up. There we go. Not too big of a house. Yeah. Oops. did not finish the outside ledge, but we are getting very close to our end timeline. So we have some neat sneakied in floor lighting there. And actually I'm going to sneak it all the way in, just so we have even lighting throughout the house here. There we go. Let's add in another window or two. Get our door on the front. We'll do some kind of little gardeny thing here, I think. Got another 6 minutes or so. So for garden stuff, I like kind of hiding this aspect. That was interesting. That wouldn't work. So let's retract this area just a little bit here. Okay guys, 58 minutes in, ran out of hard drive space, story of my life. These videos are kind of long. So I retracted this area here, and I put in this little broken cobble up to the house now. And I added in a little garden here, and I wanted to show you guys that. Get out of there. Is my water source is right there. So that's kind of nice. Interior of the house, we just added in the last couple of minutes here. I think I did go over by a minute, so I got 3 minutes of missing material that I needed to show you guys. And this is it right here. Is I put up the windows, or the windows. I put up the 2 paintings. We got a bed in the corner because they can't be placed on these pistons. So, you know, interesting there. Actually, you know what? Now we can move the bed over to where it belongs. Or the bedside table over to where it belongs. Actually, nobody really likes rolling into a bedside table when they're sleeping, do they? So there we go. And I had one more quick little thought here. So that's too far. Okay, so up there, we'll get one of these guys. So this will just kind of take up the moments. Let's do a traditional, I mean, we're in like a hunting lodge-y type place. We'll give the birch a little bit more definition again. There, dual L's. There we go. We got our table with our chairs over here. We got a little bed in the corner. So what my thoughts were was to then get a villager in here, but I'm wondering if that is messing it up. So let's do that. Yep, come on, fly up. So there we curved around the little house a little bit. And let's see. Come on, blacksmithy dude. It's a house right behind you. It's awesome, isn't it? Yes, it is. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. He wants to go in, but he's a derp. Aww. Derped our potatoes. There we go. Alright, I'm going to just redo that little garden right there, but we have our first villager in the Alpine Village. So that's kind of cool. Do not read anything into that one there, guys. That does give me a little bit of concern that he might trample this quite often. So why don't we do sign. We'll do House of Hermit. Done. That kind of counts as a block with something in it, so maybe the AI pathfinding will prefer not to do it. Although technically I think he just made a wide turn. But there we go, guys. I think that was a pretty nice build. I'm just going to recap real quick. We got our rows down. Got maybe the entranceway of a new building ready. Maybe that's what we'll tackle next time. Got what looks like a pretty nice lamp. I know it's classic. I know a lot of people do this sort of layout. So if you guys have any other suggestions for those, then by all means please let me know. I am definitely open to ideas for there. Otherwise I'll start draping along the roads here. We solidified the steps and such for this road here, which is going to be fairly exclusive to the mountainy area. So we'll use that up in this area. We put down the edging and the borders. Did a little bit of touch-up based on feedback of the bridge here. And for some of the other things we need to consider is what kind of a road to do here. The smooth sandstone, just not going to cut it. Jungle also something to consider. And, well, I can almost guarantee you jungle's going to be made of cracked brick and mossy brick, and just because it looks really freaking cool. But maybe we'll do more runes building in the jungle, and we'll fit that in there along with like that temple sort of thing. But thank you guys for watching. I hope it wasn't too dull and boring watching me put in a road mostly. We got a neat little house, I think. I love this design. I do think that it's pretty cool. It's even snowed a little bit. It's got a little bit of snow on top. I like how the light's coming through so it glows. I almost wish I had a mini-map installed so I could see what that would look like. Let's just get that in there. There we go. So, as always, let me know what you guys think. House of Hermit is done. He's got his own little garden. He's got a little water supply in there. And a lot of herm time. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. I already said all that, didn't I? Have a good one. Talk to you guys next time.